Apple, the company that changed the world with the iPhone, might be preparing for its next revolution. And no, it's not another iPhone or Mac. According to Morgan Stanley, Apple's next big thing could be humanoid robots. In a stunning new research report, Morgan Stanley analysts claim that Apple's emerging robotics division could one day be worth up to $133 billion per year. That's right, $133 billion. Here's what the report says. Leveraging Apple's massive market share across its leading consumer products and factoring in the opportunity to monetize both products and services, we estimate Apple's robotics revenue can hit $130 billion by 2040 in our median case. That projection assumes a 9% market share 15 years from now. Humanoid robots have long been a dream from science fiction, but that dream is becoming reality faster than anyone imagined. Thanks to breakthroughs in generative AI and increasingly powerful miniaturized computers, tech companies are turning sci-fi into real-world products. Today, robotic arms and mobile machines already handle logistics and manufacturing tasks around the world. But the next step is more human-like, robots that walk, move, and help in our everyday environments. Take Foxconn, for example, Apple's own major supplier. The company plans to deploy humanoid robots at its Nvidia AI server plant in Houston. These robots are powered by Nvidia's own robotics technology. Nvidia's CEO, Jensen, one of the biggest believers in humanoid robotics, calls this new frontier physical AI, and he believes it represents a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity. Nvidia is already marketing its Isaac Group platform, which combines powerful AI foundation models and the Jetson AGX Thor computer, tech that helps train and power advanced robots. And it's not just Nvidia. Amazon is deep in the robotics race too. In June, Amazon rolled out its 1 millionth robot in Japan. Though, to be fair, it's more like a Roomba that moves stacks of products around. But the company isn't stopping there. It has been testing Agility Robotics, Digit, a true humanoid robot, in its warehouses. And according to the information, Amazon is even testing robots to deliver packages directly to customers' doors. You might have also seen Astro, Amazon's tiny in-home robot that acts as a mobile security assistant. It's part of their Day One Editions lineup, available only by invitation, and it'll set you back $1,599. Of course, you can't talk about futuristic robots without mentioning Elon Musk. Tesla is developing its Optimus line of humanoid robots, and Musk says that eventually 80% of Tesla's value will be tied to robots. That's a bold statement, but one that shows just how serious the tech giants are about this new wave of automation. So where does Apple fit into all this? Well, it turns out Apple has already been building the necessary technology for years, even during its now canceled self-driving car project. According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, Apple is currently experimenting with a tabletop robotic arm connected to an iPad-like display that can actually turn towards you when you speak to it. That's classic Apple, combining elegant hardware with intelligent user-focused design. And here's where it gets really interesting. Morgan Stanley estimates that by 2040, there could be 415,000 humanoid robots sold annually in the US, and 1.6 million units cumulatively, reaching about 1.65% household penetration. At that point, the average selling price for a humanoid robot could hover around $30,000, though analysts expect prices to decline over time. Apple also has a few major advantages that can make it a serious contender in the humanoid robotics race. For one, it's sitting on a staggering $130 billion in cash and equivalents. And let's not forget, its 2.3 billion active devices worldwide, an ecosystem that gives Apple direct access to millions of households and unparalleled consumer trust. But there are still major challenges ahead before humanoid robots become a mainstream household item. First, they'll need advanced computer vision to navigate around people, pets, and that pile of laundry you've been ignoring. Then there's dexterity, the ability to handle delicate objects safely, like glassware. Right now, robots can do some basic tasks like loading dishwashers, removing boxes, but they're slow and awkward, far from the sleek, helpful assistant you'd want before guests arrive. And here's another roadblock: cost. Would you really spend as much on a robot as you would on a small used car? For humanoid robots to truly take off, prices will need to fall dramatically, to a point where they feel more like a helpful home appliance, not a luxury car purchase. So Will Apple's next iPhone moment come in the form of a humanoid robot? It's just soon to tell, but one thing's clear. The race for the robotic future is heating up fast, and Apple has all the tools, talent, and money to make it happen. Until then, you'll just have to keep unloading that dishwasher yourself. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more tech insights, and let us know in the comments. Would you buy a $30,000 Apple robot?